So today was my first day back on the bike after taking 2 weeks off, and I'll go into more detail on why I took 2 weeks off the bike in my upcoming vlog on the 1st of September. So I went for a segment today, and I was quite surprised that I went 49 seconds faster than the last time I went for the segment back in Feb. At that time, I was actually 72 kilos, so I was 4 kilos heavier than I was today. So despite losing quite a bit of fitness the last 2 weeks, I did manage to still do a faster time. So it just goes to show that weight makes quite a big difference when it comes to your speed up a climb. And it's not a particularly steep climb, it's only a 6.8% gradient climb. So here you can see the data. 1,041 meters of climbing, 48k ride, just almost an hour and 3/4. But I thought I'd show you guys something pretty cool. It's a feature that I found on Source. Now, Source is an extension that you can get for Strava, which gives you a lot of details on your ride, so you can go into a more in-depth analysis. And there's this thing here called the performance predictor, so I'm going to check that out. But before I do that, I'm just going to go here to the full leaderboard. And we can see here that the COM for this segment is 419 watts. And if you take this guy's weight, he weighs about 70 kilos. He did 6 watts per kilo. So I'm on 1523, so I've got another minute and 10 or so to bridge, minute and 15. And 6 watts per kilo for 14 minutes, it's quite a lot of power. So what I wanted to show you guys here is, let's go back to the performance predictor. Okay, so we go here. Okay, so here's the performance predictor with the Strava's watts that aren't so accurate. It gives me 4.6 watts per kilo. I definitely think that's on the lower, or it's not accurate, so it's not right, 4.6. I think it's at least about 5 or more. So let's have a look here and see what the real data shows. So you can take your aero position, so you want to put that on 0.35. It's about your drag coefficient if you're just riding normally up a climb. And let's take the weight. And then we just keep entering higher wattages till we have about the same time as the climb. Okay, so 350 gives you about the same time, and that gives you a watts per kilo value of 5.1. So let's see more or less what power I would have to put out if I want to get the same time as the COM. Let's try 380. A little bit more, 385, 389. Yes, so let's say 388 watts. That will give me the same time as the COM. And according to this performance predictor, it's 5.7 watts per kilo. And it seems to me to be quite accurate, because sometimes people's power meters read a little bit higher and sometimes they read a bit lower. But this seems about right to me. If I think about what my power meter used to read back in the day with the Quark. So yeah, it's a pretty cool feature. You can predict the kind of performance that you're going to need to reach a certain time up a climb. So definitely get the Source extension for Strava and check it out, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.